Yeah, what's the matter? What's the matter? You don't want the fruits? You don't want the fruits? You got fruits? You got fruits? Yeah. Yeah, you got fruits right there. Eat up. It's okay. Yeah, eat up. You're not hungry? Not hungry, huh? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Eat up. That's a good kitty.
Alright, gonna teach you about grain of wood for a minute. See, wood grows in rings like that. And these rings are very strong, but the connections between them ain't nearly as strong. So, if you're gonna screw a screw into wood, well, that doesn't remove any material. And so it pushes those grains apart. And as that grain gets pushed apart, it becomes more and more liable to crack. So if you're going to drill a screw into wood, you always drill a hole first, then you put the screw in. That way you don't crack your wood. Now you may find some screws that say they're self-tapping, that you don't need to pre-drill a hole before you screw them in. Don't believe them. They're lying. Ain't a machine been invented yet that can beat the laws of physics. Alright, there we are. These 1-bys have been turned into a 2-by. That'll do. So wood grows in rings. You can see the rings in the wood right there. And this is the direction that the grain travels. Right? Now when you're cutting along the grain like this, that's a rip cut. When you're cutting across the grain like this, that's a cross cut. Alright, let's see if I can get a good angle on this. See, I've drilled straight into the grain here, but even though this is old, dry timber, no splits. Because I pre-drilled the holes, that's why. That's how you do it. 225, I think I'll go for an AMRAP. It's good. Cut it a little bit short just because my form's getting funky.
Hello, kitty. Hello.
I'm going to try to keep my form as good as possible while pushing on the bar nice and even, and try to increase the weight, get as many reps as I can. Hopefully whichever muscle is tiring out will get a good training stimulus. That's my theory anyways.
Oh, yeah. Look at that little cutie. Look at that little cutie having a little sleepy time. Yeah, what a little baby.
See if I can match that 8. Not bad. Alright, 235, hopefully for 8. Nope. Too hot. Good old global warming. So hot, the drill keeps shutting off. It's too hot for work, huh? Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. Alright. Give this weight another shot.
Okay.
Alright. Not feeling nearly as delicate as I was back when I started. So I think I can start actually pushing now. Gonna go for at least a single, 245, and may do some more singles after that. Singles, when you're in this kind of, exhausted, worked out state, those are what really grow you. Alright, better than I figured. Nice little triple. Pretty uneven on that last rep. Gonna try to avoid it. Think I'll slap 10 more pounds on, go for another single. By the way, there is the completed box squat box. Oh, ain't she beautiful? Ain't she just master craftsmanship? Oh yeah. Should hold together good enough for some squats. Got 2 by on one side and doubled up 1 by on the other side. Screwed in on top, real nice and amateurish. And I swapped the order around. The 2 by on the other side is on this side. Here it's the doubled up 1 by. There's the 2 by on the other side. It's the doubled up 1 by. But this should hold good and steady enough for a while. I'll probably reinforce it around the edges later. I may even add some more support in the middle. But for now, that's good enough. Good and level. Holds fairly sturdy. I've already tried sitting on it. No, I'll show you. Come on, stay in place. Alright, hopefully I won't have to ice down the camera. We're at 255 on the bar. Go for at least a single, probably just a single. Try to get it about as clean as I can. Get a few token pull-ups. Alright, you want the corner of your box squat box to face forward. That way you can sit on it properly. Like this. So wide. You have it squared up like that. Your thighs are gonna hit the side. So you want it at an angle, like so. And I don't want to hear any nonsense about, oh, you're not squatting low enough or whatever. Alright? If your goal is to work the hips, you got to move the hips through their full range of motion. If your goal is to work your knees, you got to move your knees through the full range of motion. So, let me show you how to work the old hips and work the old knees, alright? First is the hips. That's full range of motion on the hips. Alright? This that's full range of motion on the knees. Alright? If you ain't doing neither one of them, and you ain't, working the musculature perfectly. Alright? Now I like box squats for overall leg development. And that height, it's about as low as I can go with a good wide stance. Wide stance stretches out the abductors. Well, your adductors. Your abductors are on the side. And your adductors, them are really important muscle groups to stretch out. Very important. If you don't do that, well, your hips are going to be all type of funky. Your knees are going to be bad. You're just gonna feel wrong. Squatting with a wide stance to parallel with your hips way back is a great developmental exercise, and I'm doing it correctly. Back in the day when I was training correctly, I'd have all types of people tell me, oh, you're doing everything wrong, you're doing everything wrong, you're just ego lifting, you ain't doing things right. And then they'd do things right, and I'd get twice the results they would. That's just how it is. That's how you do it. Oh, my poor testiculars. I should probably start doing these squats. Some sort of athletic short. Alright, 225. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, those feel so awkward and terrible. That's great. I like a challenge. Let's see. Well, I've been out here for about a minute and it's getting kind of warm. So I'm definitely gonna get myself hydrated and hit them box squats tomorrow. The good news is, all those box squats, I actually felt it in my hips. I was actually staying on my heels. Wasn't quite keeping my knees out like I should, but couldn't quite get my feet positioned like I like. Couldn't quite push into the bar like I like. But all the tension was in my hips finally. That's better. So that'll be good for building up the old hip strength. Yeah, I need to watch the footage to see just how I done. See if I need to modify the box, see if everything's stable, all that. Can't make those judgments when the weight's on my back. And as for now, let's go visit us some little kitty cats. We got us some hungry kitty cats out here. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Do we have hungry kitties? Do we have hungry kitties? Meow. 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 Oh yeah, meow. Is that a meow? Do you want some food? Do you want some food? Is that what you want? You want food or attention? Meow. Yeah. Oh yeah, such good little kitties.